Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wifey for lifey, Truth Nuñez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to this upcoming 7-day read. Always keeping in mind that we are reading collective energies. You always take what resonates and you leave the rest behind. Thank you for allowing me to be this channel for almost 20,000 of you, and actually more because we have a lot of visitors. Shout out to our visitors that are yet to subscribe, and to all of those who are new. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between. Thank you so much for allowing me to be this channel for so many. Sorry, my mouth is very dry because of the fasting, but it's a bit about it's about blasphemy, and it's a bit about blasting. It's about Ballast Point, something about some type of brewery. But anyways, welcome, my lovies. Welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be this channel for all of you. These are collective energetic reads. You always take what resonates and you leave the rest behind. If you need a private read, you know what to do. You look in the description box and you will find all of the information there to schedule a private consultation with me. Again, thank you, my lovies. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, your super chats, your contributions to this work. It truly means a lot to me. I give thanks to God Almighty, the source, the all merciful, all knowing, all being, all seeing. I give thanks to that divine flow where we all come from and where we will all return one day. I give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I give thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide all of you. I invite you to honor all religious forces, spiritual forces, natural forces, and God Almighty, again, the source where we all come from and where we will all return, because no matter what, we are all one. Amen. Ashe. And Lakash Alakin. It's about Richardson, something about every day, something about Richard's son. Let's see what we got for you. So about a blue Tesla, something about a gray Tesla, something about you won, you're gonna win something. Let's see what we got for you. I wanted to work with La Baraja Española. We haven't worked with La Baraja Española in a little bit. And I like doing le grand tableau. For some of you, France could be significant. Le grand tableau could be significant. Even though it's a little different with the Baraja Española. You could be looking at different tarot spreads for some of you. There are a lot of tutorials. Oh, the tarot wants to speak with you, though. We got this popping from the back. So we got sword energy in the reverse. Oh, we got an 8 of swords in the reverse for an Empress energy. So I was doing a preliminary read. The Empress energy has been very present in the preliminary reads. Your creativity, your natural light, matriarch energy, divine feminine could resonate for you. You could use those words. You could abuse those words. Okay, for some of you, you use that too much, or someone around you. But we have a creative venture. We have a great leader, someone who leads from their heart, someone that is like a good mother. We have a good teacher. We have a great public speaker in the field, and someone's getting out of their head. I am getting the there is it's about learned helplessness. You could be speaking about psychological okay, someone's still kind of in their head a little bit. They're not quite there just yet. Someone could be working a lot on their public speaking, on their courage. Someone may, it's about liquid courage. Well, you can't be drunk all the time, especially not in this energy. This is all about Libra as well, the balance of things, not going to one extreme or to the other. Someone is finding their confidence. They're not quite there. For some, maybe somebody's a little bit more ahead of the schedule, and for others someone's getting there, but we're working on our confidence, we're working on our divine feminine energy, nurturing ourselves, maybe after a period of being stuck or feeling trapped or isolation, prison. This is not necessarily isolation, but this is more like a prison, or some type of blockage, mental blockage. Maybe someone didn't know how to come into their own. This almost feels like coming into your own, accepting yourself for whatever you are in this life. There are so many different people on this planet, so many paths that you could take. And someone's like, I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with truly who I am, who I was born to be, what my destiny is about. And this is beautiful energy. There's still a little bit of like sticking, like it's like, maybe a little bit, but someone's more like on the other side of that. Somebody could have been, okay, that is coming in as well. Like someone, Thaddeus or something like that. Someone could have been having a lot of suicidal ideations, and someone's getting over that because they're accepting themselves as they are. They're being more nurturing to themselves, and also to, and not to say like it looks in a certain way. Someone's just being very authentic with their expression of self, and it's actually quite beautiful. Like someone's actually naturally divine feminine in the upright, males or females in this energy. Like someone is like pro humanity, and this is bringing in opportunities. So we have a 7 of Cups energy. We have opportunities of all sorts in your field. 8 of Cups. Okay, so we go from a 7 of Cups. We're walking away from illusion. So the 8 of Swords is all about stuck, and maybe even stuck in an illusion. And then we have 7 of Cups, more illusion energy, and we're walking away so that we could go to our 9 of Cups, which is our wish fulfillment, our dreams, our ambitions. We're walking away from illusions. We're walking away from deception, confusion. We're walking away from not believing in ourselves or not believing in something. Yesterday we got that energy of like, accountability and what you spend time, energy, and effort, like what you invest your time in, what you invest your energy in, what you connect with. It's almost like somebody could be doing this. A Cadillac could be significant for you. Something about Cadillac Lounge, something about a strip club. Where do I spend time? How do I spend my time? What do I give time to? That's important. What do I give energy to? Who do I speak to the most during the day? It tells you a lot about who you are and what you're designing in your life. If it aligns with what you want, that's great. But if not, you need to walk away from confusion, maybe option overload. For some of you, maybe like you're going to kind of streamline your energy over these next coming waves, where it's like, I don't want all these options. I don't need so much at this time. Like I just need, maybe for some of you, this has to do with even diets, because I'm also getting that, consumption, food. It's like, I am also seeing the after tarot, and the after tarot, the 9 of Cups is actually somebody eating a lot. So it's like, I want to eat a lot of what I want. Take that however that resonates. I want to consume a lot of what I really truly want, what will bring me to my wish fulfillment. I don't necessarily want to, it's about Wilma, it's about Wilmer, it's about Wilmington. I don't necessarily want to be like spread thin across a bunch of things that just have my spirit confused. So like I'm giving a lot of energy here for a very short time, and then I give a lot of energy here for a very short time, and it leaves my mind like kind of like jumbo. Mumbo jumbo has been very present for you. Give me 1 second. Dang, we don't have the after tarot here. That's okay. We're going to work with what we have. That's the thing. You see, like someone's mind isn't like, it's like, dang, but that's not here. Like, let's try to make, like, let's see if we can go get it. It's like, no, we got what we got right here. Like, we're here for a reason. Something about treason, something about court cases. Overdoing it, a chapter of overdoing it. We got 10, a completion of a chapter when it comes to stress, when it comes to doing too much is over. Great. That's great. For a long time, someone was doing too much. They could have been really working themselves, back-breaking work. We do have a completion here of a cycle, and we have loyalty. We also have somebody that was committed to doing something, and God's like, I don't need you to be doing this. I really don't. I really, really don't. Planting trees could be significant. I remember there was a person I met, like I've met people that have dispensaries, that opened up dispensaries, that took it seriously. This is almost like somebody was very immature, because the Knight of Pentacles is very immature energy. It is the most loyal knight. It's the one that has the most loyalty inside of them. They're committed to something, even if it's something that doesn't necessarily make sense. And I'm getting it that way. For some of you, someone is backing out of something. Someone could be losing a business or a business deal where they were putting in a lot of work. Someone was doing back-breaking work, or they were stressing themselves out. They could have always been thinking about something. They could have always been like frequenting something. It's like, I'm doing a lot of research. I've also met a lot of people that it's like, I could see that you see the potential in an idea, but I don't think you're the person to execute this idea. I met someone that wanted to have like a hydroponic farm, but the person was all over the place. They're very promiscuous, very flaky, 11-11. They get distracted very easily, like a very immature F-boy energy. I'm like, this shit ain't going nowhere. This person doesn't have the commitment in the soul, not even for themselves. For some of you, there's somebody who's about to close out a chapter where they could have seemed very, very, very committed to something, but it never got off the ground. Like, this is how it feels. Like, they were left with, they didn't leave with a ton of pentacles. They left with a bunch of sticks and stress. Someone, but they were very committed to whatever this was, and they left with nothing, like barren land. In fact, somebody could have left with less than what they had when they started. Somebody who's very spiritually retarded. Like, someone is not a good investor. Somebody who's a child molester. They're not a good investor. Someone could lie a lot. This could be someone who's very like, I want to be the most popular girl. Like, someone just wants to be popular, or they want to be seen as something. Like, I'm getting Emperor in the reverse. Okay, for some of you, you have an Empress energy in the upright, and then you have like an Emperor in the reverse energy. Someone who just wants to rule just because. They're tyrannical. They are overbearing. They cross boundaries. They want to control everything and everyone, even if they don't know how to even control themselves. They have no self-respect, no self-morals. So they're not a good leader, because a good leader has to instill good values, and they have to come with those. It has to be inherent in them, because that's the energy they put into their workforce. I was listening to this gentleman speak, the president of the company that I'm working for, and it was I enjoyed listening to him, the way he speaks. Oh, I just got confirmation. The name Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles. Someone could be even gay on the low. It's like, you don't even admit that, or you don't, if it makes you uncomfortable, sometimes if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Something about somebody who's gay on the low that's about to be a father as well. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Someone's so sad. Someone doesn't know themselves. I think someone's very immature, and I don't even think they got feelings. They're sad. It's almost like a frustration. Someone's angry because they're all over the place. They can't be taken seriously. This is not a good leader. Someone really wants to lead. They would lead everyone into chaos. They do anything for money. They're not wise when it comes to, like, this is someone that would think they deserve the title of a president, but they're not even good enough to be, it's just not. Like, I don't even want to compare them to any other position, because it would be a disgrace and a disrespect to the other positions. It's like, I don't know where to put this person. This could be someone that really wants to be in a company, or they've been in a company for a while, but then you start to notice that they've just been bullshitting. It's about Otis, Otis. Something about somebody who has access to secret like information about people, and then you find out that they're using this information to stalk people, to slander people, become obsessed with people. Someone is not to be trusted. This is what's in the field for some of you. Something about busted. Like someone is being looked at as like, this is what you've been up to. Like, if they ever had respect to their name, or people thought like, oh, this would be a great candidate for the future of something or other, because someone's also intoxicated with the idea of having like infinite power. Someone is not to be trusted. They're being seen as an unjust, unstable person that does illegal shit. Someone could have even used some type of power that they have through courts, through some type of system, and they violated someone's rights. Just the messenger. They make bad choices. This is their soul. Someone's going to get fired for some of you. Or like, this is very difficult because someone was, Colorado could be significant for you. So got me a model. Something about somebody who cares a lot about like the vehicles that they have, like a Model T, a model this, a model that. They're always talking about what they have. Windsor could be significant for you. 1621, someone's about to go through a tower and a chapter is about to close out on them. Someone has been caught doing illegal shit. They're also not loyal. They make bad choices. They go about things the wrong way. Someone could also be, again, this energy of infidelity has been very present. Something about fidelity investments. Someone could be a cheater, but they married for money. And it's almost like you can't be caught as someone who married for money. You still have to be very, so tactical training, military could be significant. They married for money, but they have to keep up a facade that they're, loyal to the commitment, because if not, you violate the rights, you violate the contract. Someone lost a contract that had to do, and they really wanted this contract, not because they deserved it. They obviously did not deserve it, but because they wanted what came with the contract. They didn't want to do the work. They just wanted what came with the contract, the appearance of it. They wanted to appear fancy. They wanted to appear like Francine. Some of Francesca. They wanted to appear like they had something to say. It's like someone that you give like a TV show to, but then they start talking about shit that it's like, this is not what we asked you to. Like you had an agreement with the network of what you were going to talk about, and this is not what we signed you up for. Like, they let the power get to their head. Someone gets on power trips a lot. Someone makes bad choices, and they're unjust. They get easily brought into, unbalanced things. Someone can't be trusted. This is what is being known. Libra, Gemini could be significant. Something about somebody that wanted someone homeless as well. Someone got mental issues. 10 of Cups energy. 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a group that's letting go of somebody who doesn't belong. Unfortunately. Like, this contract still exists in the ethers, but it's not for you. Just a messenger. And this is very sad. Like, this is actually heartbreaking to these people that live in harmony. So, something about Germany, something about eHarmony. So this morning, I got up. And I give thanks to Manny all the time. You be giving shout outs to Manny. Manny loves you too, babies. But anyways, aw, that's so sweet. But so we wake up and it's so peaceful. It's so quiet. He doesn't wake up to fucking loudmouth person screaming or overly doing energy or chaotic energy. We're very consistent in our wake up routine. We get up, he stretches, I stretch. We give each other like hugs. He comes here and he's like patting me and he's meowing meowing and I give him love and I say how much I love him and I'm petting him, and it's very peaceful. It's very peaceful. Like we keep that. We like that energy. Somebody could be getting let go of like a community. A spiritual community is coming in. Someone's like letty. Someone's getting like released. Like, you don't belong here. You faked who you are. Like, this is almost like you live like in an area where it's like you can't play loud music after a certain time. You can't behave a certain way. Like, we don't like trash everywhere. There are certain rules. Like, there are spiritual rules that keep this harmonious space. Somebody who is very two-faced and something blew up in their face. Like, we can't accept people like you here. Unfortunately, because these people live in love. Take this however it resonates for you. Someone needs to let go of a place, of a space. Maybe they were there for a little bit. Maybe a few months could be significant. Maybe 4 years could be significant. Someone was holding on to something for a while. You don't belong here. Someone could have even stolen a property. It's like, you don't belong here. Everybody here worked for this property, or they inherited this property. Someone's a liar. There's an exposure here, and it's very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. It's like someone stole the rights to something, or it's like, I don't know, I am getting like townhouses. I'm also getting HOAs could be significant. 2111, 2112, 2113. We're mirroring in the opposite direction, and I want you out, or we want you out. Like, it's almost like somebody inherited a condo, or I don't know, condominiums. I'm seeing townhouses or something like that. Something about Townsend. Something about real estate. Like, there's a real estate agent. This energy has been very present of a real estate agent doing their due diligence when it comes to looking at documents. And it's like, why is this person on this document? There's a very like, it's about a hedge fund manager. There's a very like straightforward real estate agent, very analytical. It's like, or someone's not afraid to ask the right questions. Like, how did this person get on this document? And where did the proof come that this person needed to sign this document? And on top of that, they're very toxic. Like, someone brings very toxic energy. I mean, the fact that you already come into a community with lying. 22, 12, 22, 13. Someone's definitely letting go, or they have to let go. There's a whole community that's looking at someone like, you're not who you said you were. It's about somebody who's looking like a psycho. It's like, how did you get into this community? Someone's also very immature. Like, it's like you're talking to them about something and they're like, fuck you, you stupid. Like, someone looks very mentally unstable. Texas could be significant. Arizona could be significant. A lot of lies about this Four of Wands, about this property, about this construction. This is like not getting the right permits for something, not pulling permits for something, starting some type of construction somewhere where you don't belong. Something about trying to strong arm someone. Someone's looking real unstable. Someone's looking real unstable. Cancer could be significant. Someone's looking real unstable. So there's like a legit real estate agent, and then there's a corrupt real estate agent or realtor. Some type of insurance fraud is coming in. It's about John Claude. They want to hide. It's like, I wanted to move on from that energy real quick. Someone likes diversion tactics. They keep things short when they feel under pressure. Under pressure. Yeah, about this project, about this money, about this offer, about this plan, about this projection. They have to let go. Queen of Wands, because there is somebody that's in a Queen of Wands in the upright. It's like I am seeing two females, but you take this how it resonates. One is a very hard worker, a great leader, Leo, technically Aries, but Leo could be significant for you, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's one person that is not about the bullshit. They do their due diligence. They're a great leader. They're very confident. They're sincere. And when they come into a space, they come to do work. Especially if it has to do with real estate. It's like, I'm not a bullshitter like you. I'm not a bullshitter like you. I don't know how you got your fucking license. I don't know how you got your license. Someone's in a nightmare. I'm not a bullshitter like you. This upscale luxury apartments or something like that. This more elevated energy, like they're putting someone to shame with their illegal schemes and their manipulation. Something about Christine. They're putting someone to shame. Something about touche. Someone pretends to be something, and then there's someone who's actually that thing that someone's pretending to be. It's like, I have a lot of years under my belt. And it's like, I don't give a fuck. You schmoozed your way. I have a lot of years under my belt of bullshit. Of bullshit. 9 of Swords, someone is in a nightmare for their long-term investment. I have a lot of years under my belt. I'm about to show you that you ain't who you say you are. This is what's coming in. It's like I'm about to unmask you. Some about Decatur, some of your favorite hater. And I don't give a fuck about your conflict because I'm not afraid of conflict. We're going to battle because I see what you're doing. It's like some about QC, some about quality control. I do this for love. You do it for greed, for false idols, for fake titles, to pretend like you're something that you're not. I'm doing it for love. And I'm not backing down. Someone really like, they're in their life's purpose. There's somebody in their life's purpose. Like if they were meant to be like, take this however it resonates, whatever somebody is doing, if they're like the head of, if they're a manager, if they're a supervisor, if they're some type of representative, if they are supposed to, whatever role they're in, that's what they're supposed to do. And they do it from love. They're not doing it because of the titles, of the money, of the false idols, of who you know and who you don't know, and turn up your nose to people that you pretend to be beneath you. Someone does not do it for that. They do it because they enjoy what they do. And it's part of their destiny with their soul tribe. So someone was summoned by a whole collective. There are people that are too stupid to understand that. Spiritually speaking, someone could be very book smart. Someone was summoned by their soul tribe. So someone's in their north node with their soul tribe. Somebody who is suicidal and all they do is lie and spy. Someone doesn't understand that. Someone has been summoned energetically by a whole spiritual community to be in the place that if they're the head of the HOA, they're supposed to be there. And they ask the right questions because they protect the harmony in a community. Wowzers, kapousers. Okay. Someone come away. Someone's crying like a child. They're depressed because they're feeling unmasked. Someone's not who they say they are. 28, 11, 12 could be significant for you. 9, 17, 46, 64, 105, 25, 52, 85 or 58, 29 or 92 could be significant for you. 95 or 59. 10, 17, 18. For some of you, someone's going to quit or they're going to get fired. This is bringing someone through a breakdown. Even if they were long-term invested in something. There is a tower. There is a deconstruction. Again, it's about a defamation for some. There is something about somebody who has to put in a resignation. Aries, Scorpio, there is a tower here. Someone will be walking away. We got something about celebrity funding. We have a celebration here. I told you your 9 of Cups is in the field. And we have manifestation here. Someone's going to get their wish fulfillment when it comes to manifesting the life of their dreams and celebrating. Everyone will reap what they have sown. How you got it is how you're going to lose it. How you got it is how you're going to lose it. Some about intimidation tactics. You don't intimidate me. There's an energy of someone who's like, I'm not you. I don't play the bullshit games. We're not here competing. We're here to do work. Compton, we're here to do work. I don't know if you trained for this. It's almost like someone's questioning someone, and I feel like someone's been in their role for a while. Someone has been in their role for a while. This has to do with work. A King of Pentacles to an Eight of Pentacles. And they are in a high-ranking position. 30, 11. But it's like, how did you get your title? How'd you get your title? I am feeling like Nepo. This energy of Nepo babies, it has been very present. How did you get your title? You don't belong in your title. And then this is someone that could be like overly critical of other people's work. Extremely critical. Nepo babies. Nipples. Nipples. I'm not talking about nipples. Oh, yeah, we got somebody being a hoe as well. So somebody fucked their way to the top. So they're not talking about nipples. It's like, why are you talking about somebody's nipples at work? There's also, for some of you, someone feels very ashamed. There's also an exposure when it comes to infidelity at work. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Manifesting some type of instability. No, something's shifting over here. Because there's Queen of Cups in the upright. And then this King of Cups. So we have a very supportive... Okay, for some of you, if you do date someone at work, and I'm talking about dating, or if you're married to someone that you work with, you could have a business with your significant other. There is support here. Your spouse supports you. We have strong water sign energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant for you. Something about a promiscuous girl that was trying to get you fired. Someone who was a rehire. Something about Hiroshima. Oh, excuse me. Good news is coming in. King of Swords. Someone's made a decision. Somebody who was telling... They want me to cover my mouth with that. Someone was telling fake premonitions about you. There's wish fulfillment here. For some of you, there's wishful thinking that someone could manipulate your life. Or that they could manipulate some type of good news. Or that they can manipulate your couple. Or if this isn't a couple, organized crime. 3311. This is a good friend. Or someone that really loves you. Of the opposite sex. Something about playing with hex work or paying for hex work. 8-8, for some of you, this is your soulmate. 8-8 energy has been very present. Your soulmate has been in the field. Some of your soulmate has been in his fields or her fields. Take it how it resonates. You know that for me, we're all one. But there are people that are more important to your destiny than others, and we get that. So we're all technically soulmates. However, it's true that you do have more important missions, contracts with certain beings on this planet than with others. There are certain people that you're not gonna ever meet, and for some of you there are certain people that you won't miss if they leave your life, but there are other people that you have a very strong bond with. It's about Bondi, it's about Brunswick, it's about New Brunswick, it's about New Zealand, it's about Gabriella. We definitely have some about defamation. We definitely have some about strategic planning. We definitely we definitely have somebody that is analyzing a situation, someone that is asking the right questions. The King of Swords energy does not play. Archangel Michael is present. We have a Tower here. We have to walk away. Someone is definitely quitting a job. For some of you, there's somebody who is quitting. This energy was present a few days ago as well. For some of you, there's somebody who is quitting and they're walking away because a friend told them to, and they think that something's going to be a celebration, and I don't see a celebration for them. So a baby's got to do 35, 11, 88. I'm so proud of you. Your soulmate loves you for some of you. I'm so proud of you. Because he is the truth. Say it's so real. And I love the way that he makes me feel. And if I am a reflection of him, then I must be fly. Because he don't lie. But he spies. You have okay, there's love in the field here. There's good news when it comes to you or your partner for some of you. Or someone, again, if this isn't like love like that, this is someone you have a really, a sincere, loving connection with. But for some of you, this is a relationship. If somebody was used to sleeping around with people that they work with for somebody is changing that. They're turning a new leaf. It's about Chief Keef. It's about Wiz Khalifa. For others of you, there's an exposure when it comes to, again, some type of cheating. And it has to do with work. Or nepotism. Nepotism. Yeah, nepotism. Someone doesn't want to talk about that. It's about Tisdale. There's an exposure when it comes to or despotic behavior. Maybe this isn't the same family, but it's like giving priority to friendships. There's an exposure when it comes to that as well. And then there's also an exposure when it comes to infidelity at work or sleeping with colleagues even though you're married or crazy shit like that. There's also some type of exposure of people that want to secretly undermine your work. Secretly, it's not secret. Everything is out in, there's literally no secret card here. Everything is out in the open. The only one that's kind of secretive and not really is the King of Swords. And not because they're secretive, but because they're just when they have to speak. And when they speak, it's because it's law. So your in-laws or your future in-laws. For some of you, there's a separation because of cheating here. Someone's going to walk away from a situation and they're going to have support from people that care about them or friends. These aren't deep connections, but they have support. Something about somebody who lives like an escort but is supposedly married. And if I am a reflection of him, something about defiant, then I must be fly. For some of you, you have a lot of support from a loved one. I had such a cute it was so sweet. I did interactions about an interracial connection. I didn't expect, again, I have had, I've had wonderful work experiences, but in the recent years, I've had more terrible work experiences, especially when people find out that I do this online. But it's just, I know, I don't want to, it's almost like I get kind of scared, and it's almost like, do I have to run away? Because I'm just really happy where I am. And sometimes it kind of scares me a little bit because it's like, can I trust this feeling? So I can't fight this feeling anymore. I forgot what I was fighting for. And something about someone who was a dirty whore, who was lying about you, and spying on you, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But, so I got recognized for, I didn't expect to get recognized by, we had vice presidents visit us, and I got recognized. And they made it a point not only to recognize me, like, you know, with my team, but also to like go to the headquarters and tell my HR counterparts. And then on top of that, it was really sweet. We had a meeting at work. We have a meeting every week just to touch base and see what's going on and get on the same page. And I was recognized by my leader there, and like I didn't expect it, right? Like it was like I shared it with him because I wanted him to know, and I really, you know, I care about his opinion. But the fact that he brought it up and that he made it a point to recognize me in front of everybody, it's just really, I'm just really happy. I'm really happy. I get nervous, and like I mean there was a point where I'm like I want to leave, I want to run away, because I don't know, like there have been, I don't know, for some there's a weird energy in the field, but you're very supported. For some of you, again, we all go through things in life, but you're very, especially emotionally supported right now. I don't know how long this is going to last for you. Hopefully it lasts forever. But we know the ebbs and the flows of life. Enjoy it while you have it. Don't run away from it. And be thankful. Be thankful for where you are right now, because you prayed for this. You prayed for something like this. The last two places I was at, so when I came here, I was still working at Starbucks, and I liked it there, but it's like I don't want to spread myself so thin. But when I was in San Diego, when I was working at Starbucks and AT&T at the same time, the worst experiences when it comes to leadership. There were a few gems in there, but the worst experiences. Bullying to the max. I'm somewhere where I'm like, oh my God, like, not only do I have a role that I love, that allows me to use my degree, that I've been waiting for, something that I love to do. If I want to travel, which I love to travel, I could move every so often, so that's great. And then on top of that, it's like, I'm just, somehow you found your soulmate. For some of you found your soulmate. Just be thankful for what you have. You've left certain things in the past. Some things are still being cleared up for you. For some of you, just be thankful for what you have. Just be thankful and for what you're about to get. For some of you, because somebody who lost a stupid bet. People that were very immature in the past with you. What did I say? Demonic, the energy of demonic infants or toddlers, but in adult bodies. People that were very immature with you in the past are getting karma. For some of you, I don't know if you want to, it's almost like, what happened to Lucille that used to treat me like shit? Lucille that was a fucking terrible manager. Lucille's getting karma when it comes to their when it comes to their car, and when it comes to their contracts, when it comes to their work. Someone has to walk away. Somehow Deborah or Debbie, somehow Terry, they're getting bad karma. They did it to themselves. You didn't do anything. This is not about you. It's about, again, I shared with you, there was a gentleman that I watched him speak, and I'm like, wow, what a brilliant man. And he was talking about his business partners, and he's like, I can only do business so far with someone who's not loyal, for example, to their wife. If I know you're married and we're sitting at a fucking business deal and you're out here flirting with the fucking waitress, looking around at every ass that passes by, I can't trust you. As a business partner, I cannot trust you. I don't want to do business with you because that's how you're going to treat me. It's nothing personal. It's like if you have a bully somewhere, if this is someone that's trying to bully you out of a contract, that's the way they behave. Have you ever seen those boxing videos? God's giving me that. Like the arrogant, the pompous, the ruthlessness, the bully energy. Like someone's just taking a regular picture, but it's supposed to like be like, sometimes I think they do this to bring attention to the fight or whatever the case may be. The bully, more often than not, gets their ass whooped in a very humiliating way. For some of you, I feel like you're looking for like, well, what happened to this person? Or what's about to happen? Nothing good. They didn't understand the assignment. Nothing good. It's about consignment. Nothing good. They're being analyzed and seen. And it's like, you're really not as great as you thought you were. How long have you been here? 6 years? 7 years? How'd you get to your position? Who did you ruin? Whose light did you have to extinguish to keep your position? So in reality, you cost us a lot of money because you bullied out star talent. You're actually a liability. Someone is under adjudication. There's a group of people, a privileged, somebody who wanted to be looked at as a privileged lady or something they're not. There's a change. There's a pathway opening up for you. The number 34, 12, 35, 53, 18. They can't project onto you. Someone who's a fake privileged lady cannot project onto you, and they are getting a message of concern. 14. That something is over. Someone could have been projecting that they are who you are and you are who they are. Definitely the divine courts, justice is being brought to a situation. We have high honor when it comes to your home, your family, and your couple. 2025, and we're not in a fucking throuple. Somebody was also trying to be a side hoe. If somebody cheats on their spouse, it's like, you could cheat. Okay, for some of you, someone you were dealing with, or you're dealing with someone who was a side hoe to a married person, or to someone who's in a relationship and a serious commitment. Someone wanted them to continue this, and someone's like, I'm not continuing this. I'm moving on with my life. I'm moving on with my life. 23, 32, 20, 25, 52, 35, 53, 12, 34, 14, 18, 81, 41, 3, 21. Okay. The divine courts are reassessing a situation. A decision's being made. Take that how that resonates for you. I'm getting a lot of energy. About a main female. And you're being just. Libra could be significant for you. There's Desiree. Desiree, there's a decision going in your favor. About a courtship. About a partnership, about a contract, about a friendship, about courting someone, or you courting you're going to court someone, or someone's going to court you. I mean, I guess it goes both ways, right? Something about somebody who used to go both ways. 4711. 1111, it's your destiny. For some of you, you're definitely dating someone that used to go swing my way. Someone used to go both ways, or they had like all types of relationships, but there's a celebration coming in for you. There's a reason for everything that came in yesterday. Someone's definitely not happy about it. Someone who is very promiscuous is not happy about it. Someone who's emotionally unstable is not happy about it. Somebody who's going to end up disabled. They're not happy about not being able to be a whore, or not being able to have someone as a side hoe. A lot of lies. 47, yeah, someone's getting out of their mind about Two of Cups energy. Yeah, they want to offer an Ace of Cups. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Someone, maybe they had commitment issues, because it's like, well, I don't know. Imagine, Emmanuel, you being around a bunch of people that are in fake happy marriages and cheating on their spouse, abusive, liars. They're not to be trusted, but these are the people that you know. These are the people that you've seen. This is the only example you have. So for you, it's like, I don't want a relationship. Like, I would rather just, if I'm going to be hoeing around, I'll just be single hoeing around. Someone had that type of mentality, and then they found you, and it's like, oh shit, like, yeah, they're funny, but they're not a clown. Like, someone is actually a worthy partner, a worthy opponent, a worthy business partner, someone who actually has values, morals. We're not saying that you're perfect, but you are in the eyes of God. And also, you try to uphold yourself to a very high standard. There's room for growth, but you are who you actually say you are. That's impressive. That's impressive. You are who you say you are. This King of Cups has made a decision. Scorpio, strong Scorpio, they are making a judgment call. You are who you say you are. There could have been people like, no, that's just another hoe. That's just another this, another that. It's like, You are who you say you are. That's sexy. In a world of AI, it's sexy. Beep. You actually put in the work. That's sexy. Somebody be watching you. That's sexy. Your good news, celebrations, friendships. We have a celebration here for some of you. We have a party. We have, it's about diversion tactics. Diversión. It's about un parque de diversión, an amusement park. Some type of diversion is not going to work. To try to betray. Somebody's going to feel heartbroken. Something about New York. Excuse me. New Jersey. Hoboken is coming in. Something about someone who's trying to cause like a diversion tactic to betray you is not going to work. You have your whole soul tribe with you. It's just not going to work. Who are collaborating with you. It's just not going to work. Anyways, 50-55. What do you want, my lovies? I feel like that's enough. Oh, my lovies. Oh, I be telling you. I'm hungry. Not gonna lie. I have to go to Walmart and pick up some stuff. I have to decorate for my lovies. For my lovies at my office. I have to decorate. It's not a corporate decorum. It's not a corporate forum. I don't want to lose my muscles. I won't. Is that what you're thinking about? You don't want to lose your muscles? You're not going to lose your muscles, my lovies. Are you going to fast? Are you going to fast, my lovies? You're not going to lose your muscles. Like, you may lose a little bit, but not really. Not really. A little bit. It'll come back. I signed up for CrossFit, so, but God told me no. God told me to wait. Like, I could sign up, but God said just wait until you're done with the fasting process because you definitely cannot be working out right now. God actually told me I was doing too much. I did a reading and, I mean, I'm always in communication with God, but, somehow somebody's going to end up incapacitated, who said that they hated you. It's like, for what? They hate themselves. But, it's about Araceli or it's about Gabriella. Oh my gosh, my hips, I've been feeling it, and it's curious because I'm on my menstruation. So I'm on my I'm done with my menstruation. There's still like a little bit left, but I started the cleanse right at the end of it. So my hips have been feeling it quite a bit, especially like my left hip. But it's about a HIPAA violation. I'm gonna get some angel answers for you while we talk. But it's about somebody who be stalking you all the time. Some about samosas. Some about mimosas. So I asked God about my workout routine because I'm also training for it's about a public forum. Something about a tranny, 1043. I'm also training for a marathon. And God told me right now is not the time. I went for a run the second day of the fast and I felt great, but the next day I felt like crap. God's like, no, you're doing too much right now and you need to rest. So I'm not doing it. It's the perfect timing. It is the perfect timing. This energy of a tranny has been very present for some of you, or a cross-dresser. Something about a beauty spell that backfired. A cross-dresser tried to do a beauty spell on you and it backfired. Well, that's stupid. Oh, look at all of these cards down here. I'm trying to conserve energy. Because I also like don't want to lose like an extreme amount of weight. So I've been trying to like not do too much. The marathon training will continue after. It'll continue. It will. There will be a recovery. I don't know, for some of you, like you're feeling like you can't fast. Yesterday, fasting was present for some of you, so you are being invited to fast. You could do a juice fast. You don't have to do like a dry fast. There are juice fasts. I saw this thing about sardine fast. I don't think I'll ever try that in my life. I like sardines. I like it with white rice. But I don't think I'll try that in my life, a fast, just straight up sardines all the time. But there are all types of fasts, maybe moving from processed foods to raw foods, raw fruits, raw vegetables. I went raw for a while. I really like your style. Someone likes your style. For some of you, if you're worried about fasting, I think God's giving you the go ahead. Just do your research. You know where you are in your health journey. But fasting is going to be great for your spirit at this time, and you will recover. So it's not like, especially if you're worried about, like, for example, those of you who it's more like some about muscle milk. You've been bulking up, or like you've been trying to really like get, like bulky, or I get it. It's hard to, it is actually really hard. I don't think people understand. I think people kind of, it's interesting to me how people look at bodies, but especially for a very skinny person, their natural disposition is to be more on the slender side. It's somebody who is slender, who's suicidal, who has a lot of false idols. A redhead is coming in. But anyways, it's about Hoboken. But it's hard for skinny people to gain weight or muscle mass. Someone's going to recover. Someone's been like on a long fitness journey and they're like, I want to fast, but I don't know, like my natural body is not equipped for something like that. Yeah, God's saying that you're going to recover. And there's no need to worry. Some about yoni steams. Made it for their significant other. They stole an item that was gifted to you. So your significant other made something for you and someone stole an item that was supposed to be gifted to you. I told you someone's trying to cause instability in your connection. So something was made by your significant other for you, or made by someone's significant other for them, and someone tried to steal that. To connect some about a connecting flight, to cause a Gemini, to cause some type of a riffraff, to cause some type of rift in a connection. Someone traveled to your 10 of Pentacles, alchemizing something. Someone could have traveled to a family member or for a family function. We do have a 10 of Pentacles here. We have the Tree of Life present. Emperor. To your Emperor. Jeez. They stole an item that was gifted to you, that was sent. Something could have been mailed to you. Again, about stealing your mail, that has been very present for you. Someone stole an item that was gifted to you that came from a distance. This could have been someone's family member for some. Like someone could have a very petty, envious family member, and they tried to steal something. It's like, I got this for my girl, or I got this for my guy, I got this for my woman, or I got this for my man. And is like, no, I want that. Like, I really want it. But someone's just petty and spiteful. Something about seeking vengeance out of confusion and envy. Now they're concerned. The number 33, someone's scared because a pathway opened up for you anyway. This was a fake friend or someone that's like related to someone. The privileged lady is like a friend or someone that's related to someone, or someone could actually come from a lot of privilege. Something about white privilege. Someone could be very spoiled. Caste systems could be significant for you. Something about someone's toxic sister. They gave you a gift when it comes to unexpected income. This was an unexpected gift at work. 0102. Because they want to court you. Strong Gemini. The choice, the lovers. Someone chose you. And someone stole something that someone left for you. Like someone could have left something at your desk for some of you. And they stole this. This reminds me of, I was working at the gym last year at LA Fitness, and the psychotic operations manager and the psychotic manager who got fired, or he left. And I'm like, good for him, because he was fucking toxic as fuck. They stole gifts that I left for my colleagues. I left my colleagues, so they would report to me. So I was like their training manager, and I would schedule them for I would schedule training sessions for them. So I was like the salesperson and also like managing their schedules. And I left them all cards as a goodbye when I left, and they stole that. Somebody went into your job and stole something. A King of Cups, a Scorpio, could have left you something, or an Aries, or during Scorpio or Aries season. Something else, somebody who started a fight for no reason. I be telling you, I be watching people at work situations, and I'm like, you need mental support. Like, something about somebody who lives like a liar. A liar said that you live like an escort. There's no need to worry when it comes to hard work. Toil and labor, the number 38, the number 33, the number 35, the number 53, the number 83, the number 4, the number 72, or 27. There is no need to worry. You know what's interesting about Phoebe? You know what's interesting to me? That thieves always get some type of like manifestation that's like something happens to a hand or to a family member's hand. A thief never ends up with all their limbs or someone around them. A thief always has issues when it comes to their limbs. It's just the energy. It's just how it flows, because they owe it. They owe it spiritually. Treat others the way you want to be treated is a very humbling lesson, because it has to do with energy. A thief, someone stole something. Someone could have stole something. Again, for some of you, I'm also getting like someone traveled to someone's house and took something that a spouse gave. There is a recovery. Something will come back to you. They owe you. If I was, it's just stupid. This is really stupid. I would put it back. If I was this energy, but they're too stupid. Yeah, they're too stupid. Again, energetically, everything as above and so below. You don't get away with anything. There will be a sudden wealth. There will be something that's coming to you. There's a journey that was taken. I told you someone could have traveled. There was an expectation that you would lose everything, but you didn't lose anything. For some of you, if somebody stole something from you because they thought that somehow this was going to like break your wallet or something like that, there's nothing to be concerned about. We have your occupation, 34 or 43, and you have to take a journey. For some of you could be traveling for work. You have to travel for work. You have to go somewhere. Everything came in earlier for a reason, even my examples, but everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, you could travel quite a bit for work. Gemini and a betrayal. For some of you, there is a heartbreak. There is betrayal in Gemini season of a family member. But you already see something coming in that a heartbroken family member is going to feel defeated because they tried to betray you when it comes to your money and attacking your money or attacking your tree of life. But you got out of a trap. When it comes to travels, you could have moved somewhere, or you will be moving for some of you. God wants you out of an area. God wants you to ghost some people that have to do with work, or ghost people for work, or focus on what you're working on. Again, I am getting like a full circle. Focus on what you're putting energy into, what you're working on, what you're devoting time, energy, and efforts into. Ace of Swords, and that is the truth. That you got yourself out of a trap because of your work, because of your soul tribe. All right, what's this? There is no need to worry, Wernicke. There's no need to worry when it comes to this recovery period. You need to get more information about choosing a new direction. You need to wait. There will be a peaceful resolution. The answer is yes. By the next full moon, you're going to get a yes. Because they want to be your safe haven. Becca, they want to be somehow a scholarship. They wish to take care of you and be your safe haven. Someone who is very open-minded and very supportive. A very supportive environment or spouse. It's worth the wait. A staffing cut when it comes to anal sex. For some of you, someone was in a same-sex connection with someone who stole an item that was gifted to you to distract someone. Something pulling you off course, you need to regroup. I told you there's like distraction or someone wanting to distract someone. Indecent exposure when it comes to a family that is greedy, that can't steal from you. They try to expose bullshit about you. They will no longer be driving by your place. A toxic family or group who are two-faced. A private investigator told the truth. I told you, for some of you, there are people that don't play about what they do for a living. They tell the truth. About someone who was planning a gang rape and is losing a business and has no blessings over their business. We have a supportive work environment. They cannot slander you. A not supportive, something about someone whose vagina stinks because they're so promiscuous. Someone's vagina stinks. The name Nani. Idaris. They want to come back and act like nothing happened, but someone's not a part of your life and they've been stalking you for years. They've been stalking you for years and they're not a part of your life. Stalking you every night. You're protected. Spending too much money on spell work that will never work because they are not relevant and they're also in the wrong, but they want to be right. Someone should not buy a tarot deck. They don't have a gift. They don't have the gift. The tarot is a very ancient language and it chooses who it wants to work with. If you see somebody working with the tarot, they were chosen. It was a choice and they were chosen. And they have some type of connection. It's an ancient language. Someone who tried to deny you access because they didn't want you to outshine them, but your access is granted. A private investigator told the truth about everything. About a marketing coordinator, going back east, west, crowdfunding, attending a live show, October 25th, last October, Scorpio, rainforest, April 15th. I'm also getting like a rainforest being, deforestation is in the field. not missing each other, someone that did not sleep over, someone who is not relevant, who cannot squat. I told you someone's getting kicked out of a house. Someone doesn't deserve to be there. They have toxic energy. I told you, I'm just a messenger. And they teach the children how to be bad. Someone brings toxic energy with them. Something about somebody who likes to play with Wicca. Something about Wyndham. Okay. 10:59. All right, you child divine. I'm going to go now. Got stuff to do. I freaking love you. Your wishes, your dreams are going to come true. And that's your justice. When it comes to this love, when it comes to self-love, when it comes to this new love, when it comes to people that love you, but you love yourself Mosley, your Ace of Cups, a new love, self-love, renewed sense of self, connected to the divine, heart chakra opening. Anyways, somehow you're doing a clopening. You're going to close and then you're going to open. Somehow somebody who wants to propose, a proposal is in the field. You need to wait. You need to have patience. And there's no need to worry. Boom. That's all I've got for you. What say you? I say true. What say you? I see you. Until very soon. You know what it is. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you. For some of you, I'm not talking about, this is coming in, so I have to say it. I'm not talking about someone that's pretending to want to seriously court you while they're fucking around with other people and playing games. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone that loves themselves and respects themselves, and you love yourself and you respect yourself. For some of you, that's coming in, so I have to say it. Something is worth the wait. It's not, you're not waiting for a bullshitter who's wasting your fucking time. It's perfect timing. 01, 11, 13, 12. So someone who's very thrifty. Anyways, it's about Gryffindor. Okay. That's all I've got. Stay well. Stay well. Until soon.